3rd, 2025. It is 2:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good afternoon again, listeners. You're tuned into War Notes with host Pavel G, bringing you uninterrupted dispatches on today's seismic crisis. And I have my co-host, Baby Victor, in the background, just in case he's ready to talk when he's ready. So late Saturday night at approximately 10:18 p.m. Eastern Time, a 3.0 magnitude earthquake struck near Hasbrouck Heights, New Jersey, about 6.2 miles beneath the surface, shaking parts of New York, New Jersey, and southern Connecticut. Though the quake was mild, thousands reported feeling the tremor. Some describe hearing a bang or a brief swaying, even in Brooklyn. Officials confirmed no damage or injuries, and city authorities received no structural complaints by the next morning. Experts cautioned that aftershocks, likely small and unfelt, remain possible, though the region averages only a few quakes of this size every few years. Now, meanwhile, in Guatemala, an intense seismic series struck in early July with a magnitude of 5.7 shock on July 8th, centered near San Vicente, Pacaya, followed by at least 37 aftershocks, including twin 4.8 quakes. This deadly sequence killed at least 7 people, injured 300, and destroyed or severely damaged over 2,145 homes across 6 departments. Tens of thousands have been displaced, and widespread damage disrupted schools, health centers, roads, bridges, and communications. Conred issued an official orange alert, deployed troops to clear landslides and evacuated communities amid lawlessness and unrest in Quake hit towns like Santa Maria de Jesus, according to the Wikipedia Guatemala. Now, the takeaway for the listeners today is, for all my listeners, what I want you to take away from today's program is that a 3.0 earthquake near New York City rattled the region late Saturday. It was felt widely, but caused no damage and no injuries. Now, seismologists say mild aftershocks are possible, though this type of intraplate quake is uncommon but not unheard of in the Northeast. In Guatemala, a powerful 5.7 magnitude quake and dozens of aftershocks devastated communities. 7 dead, hundreds injured, and more than 2,000 buildings damaged and mass displacement under emergency response protocols. Now, before I leave this afternoon on this program, this beautiful program day that we are having, today is Sunday, August 3rd. It is 2:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for those of you just joining in to our live radio broadcast, I want to say good afternoon and that you are tuned into War Notes. And I have my baby Victor in the background as co-host with his father, whining in the background, of course, but that's okay. We have to interchange here. That's how we do it here. We got to interchange as parents, okay? We got things to do and I have a dispatch to run. But anyhows, you're tuned into War Notes with me. I'm Pavi LG, and I bring you uninterrupted dispatches on today's crisis, what's coming up, so everybody can know what's going on and stay tuned without having all these visuals that distract you. You can listen, old school radio programming. So, what happened late Saturday night at approximately 10:18 p.m. Eastern Time, a 3.0 magnitude earthquake struck near Hasbrouck Heights, New Jersey, about 6.2 miles beneath the surface, shaking parts of New York, New Jersey, and southern Connecticut. Now, though the quake was mild, thousands reported feeling the tremor. Some described hearing a bang or a brief swaying, even in Brooklyn. Officials confirmed no damage or injuries, and city authorities received no structural complaints by the next morning. Now, experts caution that aftershocks, likely small and unfelt, remain possible, though the region averages only a few quakes of this size every few years. Meanwhile, in Guatemala, an intense seismic series struck in early July with a magnitude of 5.7 shock on July 8th, centered near San Vicente, Pacaya, followed by at least 37 aftershocks, including twin 4.8 quakes. This deadly sequence killed at least 7 people, injuring at least 300, and destroyed or severely damaged over 2,145 homes across 6 departments. Now, tens of thousands have been displaced, and widespread damage disrupted schools, health centers, roads, bridges, and communications. Now, Conrad issued an official orange alert, deployed troops to clear landslides, and evacuated communities amid lawlessness and unrest in Quake. Hit towns like Santa Maria de Jesus. And that's according to the Wikipedia Guatemala, and also Turn Zero Search 14 and Wikipedia.org and 3 other reputable sources. Again, for latecomers into the live stream, all you have to do to take away from this program, if you want to replay it again, you can replay it. I always make sure that the live stream is available just a few minutes after the stream is over for you all to repeat it at a later date. So no worry. But what I will ask you all to do before leaving here is subscribe if you wish. And if you enjoy this type of radio program, no visuals, but all listening, old school style, please subscribe and please like the video and share it with others who you think may be interested in hearing what's going on, straight to the fact, no ifs and buts and no interruptions here and there, just straight through factual information. Please subscribe and also let other folks that you know tell them to subscribe to as well. It'll be wonderful. And welcome Savannah Johnson to the program. Welcome Gannon Wallace to the program. Blessings to everyone here in the room. Blessings to everyone, you and your family. And trust me, I know without even seeing your faces that everyone is struggling in their own way right now. And this is the reason why I bring these no visual radio programs to you all, because there's a lot going on. There's too much visuals. And some people just need to hear the straight facts. And then, of course, I cater to my older folks. I'm 38 years old myself, but I have an old soul. So I cater to a lot of older folks who may be over the age of 60 or 70, and they're used to listening to radio. They want to get the factual information, but they don't really want the visuals distracting them from what's really going on. Again, I appreciate you all being here. So quick takeaways. Again, 3.0 earthquake near New York City rattled the region late Saturday. It was felt widely but caused no damage and no injuries. Seismologists say mild aftershocks are possible, though this type of intraplate quake is uncommon but not unheard of in the Northeast. And in Guatemala, a powerful 5.7 magnitude quake and dozens of aftershocks devastated communities. There were 7 dead, hundreds injured, and more than 2,000 buildings damaged and mass displacement under emergency response protocols. Now, Guatemala may be far away from where you may be, or you may have family in Guatemala. I hope not. But you as the listener, I hope not, and I hope nobody does. But unfortunately, we have family members here that have family in Guatemala. So Guatemala may be far from you now. However, if this was to occur in your area, no matter what state you may be in, you will want to have folks be just as concerned as you are. So let's pray for everybody and welcome Heidi to the program. I appreciate Heidi being here too as well. And Miss Savannah and Mr. Gannon or Miss Gannon and Miss Heidi, please make sure that you all subscribe if you all are not subscribed. We'd love to have you here for future programming. And usually Sundays I have different episodes that I'm pushing through because I'm always constantly keeping up with the current news. I never load up videos where it's something that happened 3 days ago. I'm always on top of it as much as I can, and God willing. So again, I thank you all for being here. And that's your complete war notes dispatch on seismic activity. And I'm Pavio G, your host, straight through, no breaks. So stay vigilant, stay informed, and keep your dial tuned for immediate updates. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so very much.